Morning, Jay.
Good morning.
Unload the bikes for day one
Today's the official day.
and start heading east today.
We've been traveling for about 4 or 5 days from Salt Lake City up to Florence, Oregon.
We've got the sweetest bikes here. We've got brand new Fazzari CR5s and Envy wheel sets on each of these things. It's gonna be a fun ride.
Mike here is gonna ride every single day. That's his goal.
The riders of the day. How we feeling?
Feeling good, ready to go.
Since the workload is so heavy, we're always gonna have 2 people riding, 2 people in the motorhome, doing the interviews and the filming.
We're gonna head down to the beach, dip the tires in the Pacific. Hi, let's go.
Today, it's Mike and Mary's turn to start off, and I do not envy them because it's cold outside.
We heard on the news last night there's a 30-mile-an-hour wind blowing down the coast.
Wish we didn't have so much wind, but we're gonna be okay.
Florence was such a cool city to start this tour off in. Before we even left, we stopped and interviewed Sam Spade at Era Legends.
This is his company. He runs a sightseeing company on the Oregon coast.
There's a video up that you can already watch. I went flying. That was awesome.
And then we met with Dave and Lynn at Central Coast Disposal. They've built a phenomenal waste management company there in the Florence area that really competes on a high level with the big boys there. Found out that Lynn has a cool little shop called All About Olives. It's a place where they do stuffed green olives.
You go in and they stuff green olives with all sorts of crazy stuff.
Peppers and jalapenos and cheese and stuff.
It's really, really super good.
So we started this morning just north of Florence, Oregon. But actually, as we started riding east, the wind died. We had a beautiful, beautiful ride.
We're on day 2. We're gonna go right up over Mckinsey Pass into Sisters. This is one of the most spectacular rides of the entire trip.
This is one of the most challenging rides on the entire course for 8 weeks.
We got no interviews today, and it's just a pure riding day.
One of my very best buddies, Kim Briggs, is just being diagnosed with pancreatic cancer, and he's got a much bigger challenge than what we'll face today. And so I put on my Parley's Canyon Riders jersey. I'm going to dedicate this ride to our buddy Kim Briggs. Let's get this thing done.
Today the trip was from Eugene to Sisters, Oregon.
Mike and I started off for about the first 55 miles, and then Jay joined up with us to do the hard stuff.
Hello everybody. This is quite possibly the most gorgeous thing that I've ever done.
We're going to hit the Mckinsey Pass, and we climb about 4,000 to 5,000 feet over the next 15 miles.
We just passed the 4,000 foot elevation mark. It's just amazing. I can't believe this has worked for us.
Man, today was a grinder, but it was amazing. Bike's about 97 miles, tall pine trees lining the road, riding along doing switchbacks, and you come out on the top and it's lava fields as far as the eye can see.
The 3 of us got to go out and ride, and we just sent Mary on our own with the RV and just said, hey, good luck, cross your fingers, pat on the back, and see you later.
We just arrived at this RV park here in Sisters. The place is nicer than most of the nicest hotels I've ever stayed in. It's amazing.
Today we are getting ready to head out to Mitchell, Oregon. Mitchell is a very small ghost town. If you blink on the highway as you pass it, you'll miss it.
This is our 3rd day of biking. This is one of Sean's roles as the CEO of his company. Whatever it takes, that's his motto. He is so good at so many things. See you soon.
It is a beautiful day here in Sisters, Oregon.
Sean and I were lucky enough to get a nice ride in yesterday, but today we had a packed schedule. We got 3 different companies that we're interviewing.
Mike and Mary just took off on the bikes. We're gonna meet up with them later today. Had a great morning this morning. We met with Energy Earring Solutions here in Sisters.
Benny and Julie Benson are amazing entrepreneurs. They do all the engineering and design for biomass power plants. They do the construction and they do the operation, and they even have purchased and operate the airport.
We then went over to Sisters Coffee Company.
Sisters Coffee Company is a very successful business. They have 40 employees, several retail locations, and they wholesale their coffee around the country.
Now we're about to go finish up the last interview and then head on into Mitchell. You guys good?
You need fuel?
I guess they're okay.
Did you see us? Man, that is focus.